Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Oppressed people cannot remain oppressed forever. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. The time is always right to do what is right. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Let no one pull you so low as to hate him. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. True peace is not merely absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Those who are not looking for happiness are the most likely to find it, because those who are searching forget that the surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. Let us realize the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. A right delayed is a right denied. Returning violence for violence multiplies violence, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Law and order exist for the purpose of establishing justice, and when they fail in this purpose, they become the dangerously structured dams that block the flow of social progress. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. Human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle, the tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Education without morals is eventually dangerous. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. Hate begets hate. Violence begets violence. Toughness begets a greater toughness. We must meet the forces of hate with the power of love. The art of acceptance is the art of making someone who has just done you a small favor wish that he might have done you a greater one. It is not enough to say we must not wage war. It is necessary to love peace and to sacrifice for it. A nation or civilization that continues to produce soft-minded men purchases its own spiritual death on the installment plan. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. Strength to love imposes a duty and responsibility on those who are its possessors, the duty of extending understanding love to hidden, unloved corners of human nature. The nonviolent approach does not immediately change the heart of the oppressor. It first does something to the hearts and souls of those committed to it. It gives them new self-respect. It calls up resources of strength and courage that they did not know they had. Nonviolence means avoiding not only external physical violence, but also internal violence of spirit. You not only refuse to shoot a man, but you refuse to hate him. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. Our goal is to create a beloved community, and this will require a quantitative change in our souls, as well as a qualitative change in our lives. People fail to get along because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because they have not properly communicated with each other. To accept passively an unjust system is to cooperate with that system. Thereby, the oppressed become as evil as the oppressor. History will have to record that the greatest tragedy of this period of social transition was not the strident clamor of the bad people, but the appalling silence of the good people. No person has the right to reign on your dreams. We are now faced with the fact that tomorrow is today. We are confronted with the fierce urgency of now. In this unfolding conundrum of life and history, there's such a thing as being too late. This is no time for apathy or complacency. This is a time for vigorous and positive action. In a real sense, all life is interrelated. All persons are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Lightning makes no sound until it strikes. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. Our lives begin to end the moment we become silent about things that matter.